Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we're reviewing the new Herrera Esteli Miami from Drew Estates. Had one of these the other night. By the way, there is the density. Had one of these the other night and was, in a word, impressed. So, with such a short time window between here and the end of the year, I want to really highlight some cigars that I think might impress you and that have impressed me. I've got quite a list to go, and I don't think I can get them all done before the end of the year, so I'm going to be picking and choosing somewhat. Now, this cigar is not inexpensive, $13 at your local shops, $13 or $13.50, depending on where you go. It is a 5 3/4 by 48 Corona, and packaged in 10 count boxes at $130 a box. It features an Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper, Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. And the unique thing about this cigar is that it's made in the El Titan de Bronze factory on Calle Ocho in Little Havana, Miami, Florida. So, looking at the cigar, it is a medium brown, I'll call it. Just a touch of shine, so it's a slight oiliness. Nothing to really write home about, but it's well made. Look at that. You can just look at it in the lights. It's hardly a blemish, hardly a vein. Very well made. So let's get right to it. The new Herrera Esteli Miami. You might even say it's a reddish brown, but it's well made nonetheless. Nobody can argue about that. Very good draw. Very good draw. Not to mix reviews, but the perfect draw I've been using religiously. Look back at the review on that. Initially, right at light up, you get a very nice dry cedar with a very sweet, buttery cream. It's a very nice buttery sweet cream. Quite a bit of black pepper, roughly an 8, and that's sort of what you're hit with initially. That's just what you're going to taste initially. Can't mistake that dry cedar. It's very nice. When it's combined with that buttery cream, it's even better. So that's initial light up flavors. Let's see where we go from here. Only about a ½ inch in or so, but we're making changes real quickly. Add cinnamon notes to that list that we started with, and also now even some low-level coffee and fudge type notes. It's a very dark sweet flavor, which is more along the lines of a fudge and coffee at the base. The pepper on the finish is equally as good as the pepper on the front end. I may want to bump the pepper on the front end, but the finish is sort of a straight sweet cream. Yeah, straight sweet cream with some nice lingering black pepper. I'll leave the pepper alone at an 8 on the front end, but it may be increasing. It is very good. Medium bodied at this point. Nothing overly strong or something you can't handle, but there's a very good flavor mix going on the front end there now. Well, I'm about 2 inches in, and the dark notes are really starting to shine a little bit. That flavor that I call a fudge is very light. There's quite a bit of, actually is quite a bit of brown sugar attached to it, and that might be the overriding flavor that I'm getting along that mixes with the coffee. Now the dry cedar the buttery cream and the cinnamon, there's absolutely no doubt. But the fudge-like flavor is there. It's just in a minor amount, and preceding that is quite a bit of brown sugar. So it's a very sweet cigar. It's a very dark noted cigar on the lower levels, but you really, the cedar really comes through along with the buttery cream and the cinnamon. Really shines through. I would still call it medium bodied. Finish is about the same. So, a little clarification there. This is not going to be a very long cigar, which is the only thing I really hate about it. It's actually very good. It doesn't last a very, very long time. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. As you can see, you don't get a tremendous amount of burn time out of this cigar, and that's a shame because it's very good. Selfishly, I would like it to be a little longer, but flavor profile here at the end. Dry cedar, butter, cinnamon, slight amount of cream, slight amount of fudge, decent amount of brown sugar to go along with that. Black pepper, coffee at the base. Black pepper remained very good throughout the cigar, at least an 8. Maybe at times I would give it a little more, but at least an 8. Nice cream finish, nice lingering black pepper on the finish. Medium to full body. It eventually hits medium to full body, and that's as high as it goes, and that's fine. Not a lot to say bad about the cigar. It was very good. It would have been actually nicer if it had a touch more sweetness and a touch more butteriness, but that's being overly critical. This is an excellent cigar. One of the best Herrera Estelis I've had. For me, it's a 94. It's just, it's too good. That dry cedar combining with a butter and the cinnamon and the brown sugar, those are the lead flavors, and they are so good. So very good. And these are available now. Not inexpensive at 13 or 13 at least, possibly more, but well worth trying. You've got to try this cigar. One of the best that Willie Herrera has made, and it's just, it can't go without you trying it. So there you have it. The Herrera Esteli Miami 94.